place to go is SaveThePeopleOfIceland.com, SaveThePeopleOfIceland.com. That's the new website from Birgitta Jonsdottir, or Jonsdottir, it's with a J, Jonsdottir, where you can register your support for a gallant small nation, David fighting the Goliath of the International Monetary Fund, the City of London, and the Amsterdam banking community, as well as the European Commission of Eurocrats and Eurogarchs, and the International Social Democracy, the Second International, known justly as the Yellow International. So, strike-breaking, in other words. Save the People of Iceland. You can also go to Tarpley.net. That's always your first stop, Tarpley.net. There you can see a call to the people of the world to support Iceland against the financial blackmail of the British and Dutch governments, and the IMF by Birgitta Jonsdottir. I think my site was one of the first in the world, maybe the first, to have that up. So that's the Icelandic story. And again, INN World Report, Alex Jones, Russia Today. You can see those video clips on the Russia Today YouTube site with Max Kaiser interviewing her from Reykjavik. Now, let's look at the financial situation we've basically done. The demand, therefore, remains, if this Tea Party is going to be worth anything, and it's up for grabs whether it is, a march on Wall Street, dear friends, a march on Goldman Sachs. The anti-government line means what? Well, you look at the power of Wall Street. It's immense, and it means, of course, Wall Street includes things like ExxonMobil, Halliburton, Blackwater. Who owns the stock of all of those? Well, Wall Street does. It's the center of the entire thing. The only power that conceivably could be used to break the control of Wall Street is the U.S. federal government. It's the only institution that has the power to do that. And as soon as you write off the government, you're essentially accepting a regime of neo-feudalism where private interests dominate everything, including the government. Let me give you a great quote. Here's the quote. The liberty of a democracy is not safe if the people tolerate the growth of private power to a point where it becomes stronger than their democratic state itself. That, in essence, is fascism, the ownership of government by individuals or by a group. Franklin D. Roosevelt, Message to Congress, 1938. The right-wing anarchists of the Chicago school and Austrian school essentially want neo-feudalism, where powerful private interests dominate everything. This takes us back to the 1300s and 1400s, before the emergence of the modern state, thanks to Gian Galeazzo Visconti and Filippo Maria Visconti in Milan in the late 1300s and early 1400s. Also thanks to King Louis XI of France and Henry VII, the Earl of Richmond. You know him from your Shakespeare, the guy who defeats Richard III, the evil Richard III, defeated by Henry VII. That's the new monarchy. What's the essence of the new monarchy? That the king allies with the middle class, the bourgeoisie in the cities, against the feudal overlords, against the feudal aristocrats and their projects of looting and constant private warfare, as expressed, for example, in the Wars of the Roses. In England, if you want to go back to neo-feudalism, get set for the Wars of the Roses, the worst kind of civil war with warlords emerging. So, yes, a powerful federal government, powerful enough to break the power of Wall Street, to offer a counterpoise against the power of bankers. Now, let's look at Haiti in this connection. As far as I can see, Obama is long on talk and short on action. Usual story, stirring rhetoric, very little on the ground. As this program is being recorded, it's Martin Luther King's birthday today, January 15th, Friday. We're now approaching 72 hours since the Haitian earthquake. The Haiti earthquake occurring at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday. So from Tuesday to Wednesday, Wednesday to Thursday, Thursday to Friday, 72 hours since the shocks. And as far as I can see from these reports that are coming in, they're very fragmentary. The presence of aid in the streets and among the people of Haiti is minimal, almost invisible. Reports say no UN workers, no rescue workers seen. They're all clogging the airport. Haiti has one airport with one runway for the whole country. It's Toussaint Louverture Airport. That's a bottleneck. This is a logistical blunder of the first water, and I'm looking for who's responsible. We're told that the logistics officer for this is a general from the Special Forces. The logistics command of the U.S. Southern Command is a guy from the Special Forces, a lieutenant general from the Special Forces. That makes no sense. You don't put a utopian from the Special Forces Command. He's good for creating Al-Qaeda in Haiti, I'm sure, but not for logistics. And it seems to me that it's a mistake to try to funnel everything in through the airport. The airport is now a critical bottleneck, and it's a mistake to have done this. Now, from time to time, I have to speak as if I were in the White House. I had to do this at 9/11. I did it a year ago with a counter-inaugural address. Here's the address that Obama should have given within hours on Tuesday afternoon. This would have been good at about 6 to 7 o'clock on Tuesday evening. This is now what a real president would have said, saying, first of all, in order to avoid the bottleneck of the single airport in Haiti with its single airport, I am directing the Military Airlift Command, the U.S. Air Force, and the Pentagon in general to immediately mobilize all resources for instantaneous airdrops with parachutes of food, water, medical supplies, blankets, tents, and related equipment into Haiti, not going through the airports, but direct parachute airdrops. We are the country that organized the Berlin airlift. We also mastered the logistics of the Normandy invasion. We can master this one, but it's got to be done by potent government action, and there is no substitute. Private charity cannot come close. The logistics angle is the specialty of the Pentagon. We have global strike. This is, in theory, a way to attack any point in the world within 24 hours. If you can do that, you can get the Military Airlift Command with those C-130 Hercules and similar aircraft to make immediate parachute airdrops of food, water, medical supplies, tents, and related equipment directly into parks, open spaces, and open fields on the outskirts of Port-au-Prince. I'll be back in a minute with a continuation of this presidential plan.